Hi again. I'm walking down the other side of the moat this time. What's commonly called spirituality or spiritual pursuits, I'm not sure what else you could call it. There's a lot of woo-woo, the image of woo-woo and airy-fairy and disconnected from reality, sort of tied in for a lot of regular people, a lot of everyday people who don't really have any interest at all in this self-exploration, the desire to know the truth, the desire to get to the bottom of it all. There's nothing better, honestly, there's nothing better you can do in your life to make your life better. What I talked about a couple of days ago, the thing with belief. Oh, I've got a reflection right in the eyeballs. There we go, it's gone now. What I was talking about a couple of days ago with belief, identifying belief and finding freedom from that belief, discarding that belief. So you can either replace it with a higher belief, you can replace it with something more functional, something that makes your life better, or you could, how about just go without belief at all? Just do away with belief entirely. How about you just move through the world and respond as it comes? Do you need a preconceived notion of what it means? There is no real, essential, intrinsic meaning or value to anything or any situation. It's all a matter of interpretation. So of course you can just take the highest meaning or interpretation from everything and just be utterly optimistic, which is sort of in a way that itself is belief based, because why would you choose the highest? You're forsaking, not forsaking, it's still one kind of random set of ideas over the top of another, a set of ideas that serve you better. So all good, nothing wrong with that. I mean, way better than negative beliefs, having positive beliefs. But what about if those positive beliefs, the positivity isn't based on belief but based on experience? What if your experience of the world, what you actually see when you sit down and you look at it, when you look close, what if what you see shows you that everything that happens is good? So it's hard to feel that everything's good when you're in the depths of despair or anxiety, going through some sort of negativity. But when you consider that, what if this is true? The negative experiences you have are the opportunities, they're the doorways to higher levels of freedom. It just requires examination. It requires you to be available for it, to be with it. How about that? And then once you've been through it, you find yourself on a higher level again. You find yourself more free. You find yourself lighter, more buoyant, more joyful. Miraculously. And it feels miraculously. How about that? So it need not even be a matter of belief. How about if the positivity that you feel towards the world is based upon your experience, based on what you know to be true, based on, what's the word, ever increasing wealth of experience. that you garner by yourself with your own faculties through observation, through self-observation, through looking at your inner world, through looking at your inner environment. So we're all used to, we're taught from a young age, and it's probably natural, I'm not sure, but we're encouraged to learn about the outer environment. How do you climb a tree? How do you move your body? How do you, what's this, what's that? It's a car, it's a tree, it's a road. You got to be careful here, you got to do this like that. This is a pencil, you hold it like this, you use it like this. All these tools and ways to operate and move through the world, which is totally functional and necessary because we're humans and we have bodies to move and to create and to express. So the physical function, the physical faculties are not, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it or that it's a travesty to put so much attention into it. It's absolutely necessary and it's good. But how about you give that much attention? How about you give 10%, 5% of that attention to the inner world? In the same way that you'd sit on the top of a hill and scan a scenery, scan an environment and soak it up and learn about it and see how it feels and what it looks like and any dangers that are present there and any meanings that might be there, anything that you need to learn from it. How about you spend 1/10 of that amount of time sitting inside yourself and just feeling and then finding what those feelings mean. What are they expressions of? What kind of belief are they an expression of? What do you believe about the world that gives rise to these feelings? So I want to try and provide avenues, routes, techniques, approaches whereby you can approach your inner world in your own way and in your own time, because it's totally personal. It's great to have a guide, especially if you're looking for realization. It's good to have someone to keep you on the straight and narrow, because it's such a slippery slope when you're so used to the mind calling the shots and telling you what's up and down and right and wrong. It's nice to have someone there to keep you focused. Anyway, I think that might be all for now. I might add a little bit to this video a little later or not. See ya.